Hello, my friends, and welcome back to I Speak Spanish. Today we're mastering the present simple tense in Spanish, so let's get straight to it. Alright, my friends, to conjugate verbs in Spanish, just follow these two steps. Remove the infinitive ending, which is ar, and ir, and add the ending that matches the person. Alright? Let's start with the ar verb endings. You know, like trabajar, hablar, bailar, right? And for those, here is the ending. O for yo, as for tú, a for él, ella o usted, amos for nosotros o nosotras, and an for ellos, ellas, and ustedes. Alright, my friends, very simple. Let's use the verb hablar so you can see how it works. Yo hablo. Tú hablas. Él, ella o usted habla. Nosotros o nosotras hablamos. Ellos, ellas o ustedes hablan. Alright? Very simple, my friends. Now, let's jump to the verb endings. You know, like comer, beber, traer. And here is the ending for those. O for yo again. Es for tú. E for él, ella, and usted. Hemos for nosotros and nosotras. And in this case, for ellos, ellas, and ustedes. Alright? Very good. For example, with the verb comer, yo como, tú comes, él, ella o usted come, nosotros o nosotras comemos, ellos, ellas, and ustedes comen. You see, this is a piece of cake, right? Very simple. Alright, my friends, now let's see the ir verb endings. Like vivir, escribir, insistir, right? And here is the ending, guys, for those ir verbs. O stays the same as well for yo, es for tú, e for él, ella o usted. Imos, in this case it changes to imos for nosotros and nosotras. And en for ellos, ellas, and ustedes. Alright? So, for example, with the verb vivir, yo vivo, tú vives, él, ella o usted vive, nosotros o nosotras vivimos, ellos, ellas o ustedes viven. Alright, folks, and finally, the irregular verbs. Remember, they don't follow the rules, so you have to memorize them, okay? Let's take a look at 3 of the most common irregular verbs in Spanish. The verb ser, which means to be. In the present tense, it changes to soy for yo, eres for tú, es for él, ella o usted, somos for nosotros and nosotras, son for ellos, ellas, and ustedes. Now, the verb estar. Estoy for yo, estás for tú, está for él, ella o usted, estamos for nosotros o nosotras, and están for ellos, ellas, and ustedes. And by the way, I have a video about this, my friends. I'll link it here so you can watch it later. Another irregular verb is tener. Yo tengo. Tú tienes. Él, ella o usted tiene. nosotros tenemos. Ellos, ellas o ustedes tienen. Very good. And that's it for today's class, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Muchas gracias y nos vemos en el próximo video.